Hey guys, welcome back to Fit After 50. Welcome to the basement. My name is Paul, and as always, I'm taking you through today's workout. Today we have a beginner standing resistance band lower body workout. So yes, there's no need to get on the ground. Everything is going to fit within the space like it always does. So grab your resistance band. Let's not waste any more time and let's get going. Before we go, preview is always going to be here. If there is a clock, there is not one today, it would be on this wall. All right, you guys ready to go? Side steps. First exercise. I want you to keep your knees over your feet as you side steps. Do not let them buckle in. Put resistance on that band at all times. So we're going to take a few steps to my left until I hit that wall. Then we're going to come back. You guys ready to go? 3, 2, 1, step and catch up. Step, catch up. There we go. Try to keep those knees over those feet at all times and come back. And I know this is a beginner workout, but for those of you that have been here for a while, you know how to level these up. I don't have to explain it to you, right? Let's keep moving. Bend those knees a little bit. Side step and catch up. Side step and catch up. And let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go around one more time. You guys ready to go? 1, 2, 3. Keep tension on that band. 4 and 5 and back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, we'll take a little break. I'm just gonna stand here with this band around my legs the way it is. No reason to take it down. We're gonna do one more set. We're gonna do 2 sets of each exercise. Get those legs moving a little bit. I believe as we get older, we need to keep or develop that leg strength to keep, better stability and better balance and have some more strength to do everyday tasks. Simple things, right? We're not looking for anything great here. Just looking, getting up and off the couch or chair or anything like that without any pain, walking up and down the stairs, carrying maybe a couple of bags of groceries up and down the stairs. We all need good leg strength. And also, good stability and strength helps prevent those trips. And if you need to trip, you can have the ability to catch yourself before you actually fall to the ground. All right, having said that, let's do one more set. To my left. Ready? 3, 2, 1, knees bent and step. Step. Work those hips. Step, step, step. No real heavy weights required here. Just a simple resistance band. Step, step. And let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it burn a little bit. It's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one more round. If you gotta take a breather, perfectly fine. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna hit the wall right here and go back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And yeah, we can stand up. Keep that band right around your feet, around wherever it's at. I keep it right below my knees. Do whatever you're comfortable with. We're not gonna tell you, oh, it's gotta be here, it's gotta be there. We're good as long as you're moving with me. All right, now we're gonna do something similar. The legs are gonna be bent, and we're gonna walk back and forth with that band under tension at all times. It's trying to pull you in, so you're trying to resist it, and we're just gonna walk back and forth. So let me step back, and we're gonna do 2 sets. You guys ready to go? Get a nice bent position, resistance on that band, and we're gonna take step forward. Ready? 1, 2, keep fighting it. 3, 4. Those feet should not be coming together, and step back. Ready? Go. 3, 4. Just keep on going backwards until you can't go backwards anymore, until I tell you to stop. And go forward. Ready? Go. Fight that bend. Fight the resistance. I know these exercises might not seem like a lot, but trust me, if you develop strength on the side of your quads and your glutes, if you have knee pain, then knee pain will slowly start going away. No, it's not going to happen after one single exercise. That just doesn't happen with any kind of rehab work or any type of exercise. We're going to go back right now, and then we're going to take a break. All the way back, all the way back, all the way back, and there we go. All right, I'm going to keep that band right there because there's no reason to take it up because we're going to do one more set. So yes, miracles are not going to happen after one exercise or 1 week or even 2 weeks. But if you continue to do this for a month, twice a week, you will start seeing results. Maybe not in the mirror, but you will feel better. And that's kind of what we're looking for. We want to feel better before anything else, right? Because if you don't feel better, you're not going to continue doing it. All right. One more set. Ready? Knees bend and step forward. Keep tension on that bend. Keep tension on that bend. Do the best that you can. I'm trying to do the best that I can for you. And I expect the same back. Let's go. And forward. Keep tension. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And back. Keep it up. Don't let that bend force those knees inside. Try to keep the knees over the toes. Ready? Go. As much as you can. I know it's not easy. It's not easy for me. And it does get away from you every here and there. But I remind myself, come on, Paul, keep those knees over those toes. Keep going. All right, and we are done. That's enough walking with this bend around our feet. What do you guys think? That was pretty slick there. All right, 2 more exercises left. Next 2 exercises are going to be much more traditional. No more walking around. No more crawling around. We're going to do the RDL and then a squat. So the RDL is mainly going to focus on your glutes and on your hamstrings. And then the squat is mainly going to focus on your quads. And this will cover all of our legs besides the calves. Right? No, but how often do we work on calves? Not often enough, probably. Maybe we'll cover that in the next exercise. So on the RDL, you have a choice here of doing single leg RDLs, meaning you can stand up, put the bend under one foot, lean forward, keep your balance as best as you can, and then lean back up, all right? So you can do singles. Those are more difficult. For this video, however, beginner video, we are going to do doubles. So stand up on this bend, and we are going to do straight leg RDLs. So meaning, you're gonna bend forward, your legs are straight. As soon as you can't go forward anymore, you need to bend your knees, or your butt stops going backwards, you're gonna come back up, all right? So that will be a straight leg RDL. You're gonna go down and back up. And this mainly more focused on your hamstrings than on your glutes. So we're gonna go for 2 sets. You guys ready to go? 3, 2, 1, down and up. Down and up. Down. If you need more tension on the bend, you can choke up on the bend a little bit and pull up. Or grab another bend, right? And up. Down. Up. Nice and easy. Control the bend, control the motion, control the speed. Keep going. Let's do 5 more. You guys ready to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more, last one, and 5, and done. You can put the bend down and step out of it for a second. We'll take a 30-second break and we'll get back to set number 2. We're doing 2 sets per exercise today. So it's 8 sets in total, right? 8 sets, yes, we have 4 exercises. Plenty of work if you're just getting started. Like, I repeat this over and over, but if you're new here, the key to getting healthier, fitter, and stronger is to stay consistent. Honestly, the exercise selection doesn't matter all that much as long as you're doing something for legs, something for whatever, upper body. The exercise selection doesn't matter that much. As long as you're consistent and you're trying hard at those exercises, you will accomplish a lot. So don't listen to a bunch of the other BS saying, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that. This exercise is bad for you. This exercise, I don't know you, you don't know me. For all I know, you cannot deadlift, but you can squat 1 billion pounds. I have no idea. There are no bad exercises. They're just bad exercises for certain people. But there's not one single exercise that's bad for everybody. Anyway, set number 2. Are you guys ready to go? Back and up. Back and up. Back. Keep going. Up. Down. Up. Let's do 10 more. Ready? 1. Nice and easy. 2, good tension on those hamstrings. You can feel them stretching. 3, lock in that core. 4, brace from the core and just hinge forward, butt back, and 5. So you got 5 left. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, and 5. And now we can put the bend down. All right, so we got the butts, as I say, and the hamstrings taken care of. Now we're going to do 2 sets of squats. And you might say, Paul, these squats look exactly like deadlifts. When you would walk up to a bar on a deadlift, you kind of have that bar like over the middle of your feet. Then you kind of lean forward until your shin touches the bar, and then you hinge down to pick up that bar, right? So there's very minimum knee bend. On the squat, even though we're just going to use a resistance band, it's going to mimic a deadlift, but we're going to try to squat down a lot lower and then lift up. So if I was doing this as a deadlift, I would basically do the same thing. I would be like this, and I would just kind of be here and then lift up, right? Be here and then lift up. That will be my motion, but we're doing squats. So we're gonna try to get down a little bit lower. Everybody's got different mobility. I understand that. Mine sometimes is great, sometimes it isn't. Let's see how it is today. You guys ready to go for some squats? 3, 2, 1, squat down. No resistance bend, and up. Down, up. Down, and up. Down, and up. Try to stay as upright as you can. Down, and up. 5 more. Ready? 1, 2. 1, and that's 2. 1, and that's 3. 1, and that's 4. 1, and that's 5. And first set done. And you notice the negative of the resistance band, right? We're at the very bottom. There is no resistance, right? So sometimes what I'll do when I'm doing this with the resistance band, either I grab something heavy, I choke up on that band like this, wrap it around my wrist, or I add a dumbbell and I hold on to the band with the dumbbell. So this way I have a little bit of resistance at the bottom where the dumbbell's providing the resistance when the band isn't providing any. So mix and match, do whatever works, however you can do it. Remember, being consistent is going to be the most, how should I say this? The best thing that you can do, since I can't think of any other words. So consistency is going to trump everything. All right, so 1 set done. This is our last final set. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, squat down and come back up. Down and up. Down and bring it up. Down, choke up a little bit and up. Down and up. See, by choking up, I have a little bit more resistance right from the bottom just by wrapping my fingers around that band. Ready? Let's do 10 more. Ready? 1. Boom. 2. Boom. Keep it going. 3. Up. 4. Up. 5. Halfway there. 5 more. Ready? Come on. 1. 2. 3. 4. Last one. And 5. And now you can step out of your bed. Guys, thank you so much today for joining me at Fit After 50. I'm going to hang this right back up. My name is Paul. We got over, with shorts, 1,000 videos on this channel. Mondays and Thursdays, we don't miss uploads. So if you want to work out every Monday and every Thursday, make sure to come back then for different varieties of workouts. Some are body weight, some are dumbbell, some are resistance band. And like I said, they're mostly geared towards beginners, but sometimes we go and do a little more advanced stuff. But make sure you come back, and I'll see you guys during the next workout.